na mepacha obetimi apagya wo nsa na obusa na atichafo ni nyina wa ha na omotimi abo. Any question? Pacho, muni question bia mo man nya nsa afi na ye be sha ase na afi na obi apagya ne nsa wo. What question bia so far no adisua ye. That is the place of existence. And run a last one cry in the place of existence and our question be or no more. Ubetime busa na yetimi abo. When you mati as a question be any home. Nti elementary teacher no na after teacher no na the questions and answers na ba na say obi the question be ba. Say ana say be a ye no ba late nti be a ye ntwen kakra bi be 2 minutes bi nka ho. Because nipa 19 pe na wa ha.
Yes,
Okay. Type all the in rooms in catch them say yeah start classes and I'm say yeah late in the man for confused. So type it.
Yeah, me.
I can be 2 minutes, 4 minutes to be here. Why?
All right.
Okay.
Ebusafo mumbusa enno ye ba bepon na nipa 2 as a 3 abusa apejo mo nsam pese mo busa question me ka kire me say ene na o mabisa nti esre mo a ewo mu say ye mientem but mu question bi a mu musa ne sisi a nye say last minute no na anything question and answers no is like yesterday no mo fan say ya mantem question and answers no we are still on it. Yeah, prompt your mouth for so more enjoying it. Say no me kai no ya mo me enjoying them. Na ye start ya didn't them but for in na me be force you buy. Oka ye de ya de be ya ne be yinti no. E kakra ye nyina ye ba beti ne ma se ye the time be ye adwuma.
The seeker of Obi Apijan.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, my lap being patrol bit makasa.
Okay.
Pajo, good evening.
Good evening, chef. Chef being patrol to minka.
Yeah. It's about the practical thing.
Okay.
Yeah, but hello.
Mpacho yetu nka.
Motimenka.
Mpacho yetu nka.
Yeah, it's about the yeah, it's about the practicals.
Okay.
And it's after my breathing exercise, I've been having this spiral circle going around and it vanishes. And I've been having this for about 2 to 3 months now. And I've been stuck there and I don't know the next move. So I just wanted to share if there's any maybe
Sorry. Yeah, can you repeat your question again, please?
like after the breathing exercise,
Okay.
there's always this circle like a light going around and it vanishes, right? And I've been
Light going on around where?
like when you close your eyes,
Okay.
yeah, and that space there, that black space there, there's a circle going around.
That the void. You're talking about the void.
Okay, maybe that's the name, right? So
No,
and
no,
Okay.
teacher. Teacher, it's not the void. Allow Ita to take it. If Ita head us. Ita, what you think?
no,
Yeah.
I mean I'm not done. I'm not done.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Hold
After you
on.
finish, then Ita will take it. Eh?
Okay. And like I've been stuck there for about 2 3 months now. I've been doing the practice too, but I've not seen anything. I don't know if there's any maybe suggestion for me. Yeah, thanks.
Okay.
Okay.
So,
So,
um,
Shabin, can you mute yourself because
yeah,
we're having
there's a
feedback in. Thank you, Ita. If you are there.
okay. Yeah. So Shavin, yeah. So that light or spiral light, is very important. But I would then say wakaho. The practice is good if you get there, but the practice is and kakanga we are building you up. But if you can get there, you've gotten that, then there is a great thing, right? So do you do the concentration exercise?
Yeah, I normally do that too.
Okay. 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 So don't worry. There's going to be more to the techniques we are going to give. That is just the basics. Okay. And it is not going to lead you,
Oh,
to projection, but it can have the potential. But if it doesn't, then don't worry. We give more to the technique so that you know how to go about it. Okay.
meaning there's no problem there.
Please, what?
There's no problem. I mean, there's no problem on
Oh
my
no, no,
side.
you are doing it well. If you have seen the size, you are doing it well. That power of different colors, purple. That is the colors of things. It's also the colors of more like also the color of chakras, right? That dominant colors and represent some of the inner planets,
Oh,
and then it goes spiral. Now it was supposed to open the portal for you, but Sunny Ekano, it depends on that, and we are going to do more. So, okay. Shabby,
okay. Yeah.
yeah. This is Monday. If you, it was one of the what is it? One of the things that some now you're going to have the experience. So it means you are doing good, but add a little bit to it. Don't get you don't. Hello.
Okay. So, Shabin, please, are
Okay.
you
Thank you
clear
very
now?
much.
Are you clear now? Okay.
Yeah,
Thank
I'm okay. Thank you very much.
Okay. Thank you. Anyone else? Anyone else before we start? Teacher Abigail, since we started late, yeah, the friends, I think 10 minutes or 5 minutes, the better so. Still for the question and answers, maybe yeah, best start maybe 35.
Okay.
Still now we are waiting for a question Efia ne efia say Lisa ye twen mo question and answers nti mumusa titiri efia ye ti won ka che ubisa question ache Lisa de enra ubisa ne question kama efia bisa question ache nti efia be bisa question na Rafael also sa Rafael ye ti won ka che ubisa question ache nti also be bisa Emma me a friend say Florence so around munina moma yente wonka bibia e kire wadwen bia na say bia nso so wo suggestion bia or maybe you experience bia anything you can share with us.
Yeah, Chesa. I
Yes,
think questions in the sanity bedroom maybe in the season, you know. I'm so much in the say. So my
oh,
teacher, I'm running after that, maybe through the teachings, maybe they will get questions to answer. So my teacher and take it,
no
please.
problem, no problem. Yeah, we have 4 minutes to go. Then maybe teacher Abigail will start. Brother Raphael, please, you can unmute yourself and ask your question.
Yeah. Good evening.
Good evening, Miniabe.
But Nancy, in classes, me in this question, you I am in class, in school. I am yeah, we exercise. Nti na say the be me that be me dream, but dream no me yes. And last night me so I say as a night it will be na me say my number be I say wanya mental problem ti oye ni nama I say onye correct Jimmy kakra and nya dreams but me mean nya no me that was it.
Network ni munye nti no ma yanti de okan ni
Hello.
yeah.
And but
Tim,
see is here the be me that be me dream. But
Okay,
dream no
okay.
and dream no me papa. Yeah.
But what you say dream ni nye clear.
Dream no me tiasie.
Won't you say okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Now okay dream ni
Mm.
okay.
bi.
But
Okay, and ene can ebia the teachers when you have bit much rich mu achiro.
me say last night me I say me ko baby and me ko share me friend back. But me ko share no I say na bodam onye correct onye mental problem. Ntina oye ni nama
Okay.
yeah ni nama say be onye correct.
Ah,
Sa
okay.
ndisa ana mi so
Okay. Now won't you say
patron
okay. Teachers for no if obi or insight idea about the dream na ubetimi ahye yes answer the be mai aba be chire.
Yeah, Chesa.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
see that.
think they all can. Who say, I feel now getting near true. So what you say?
Yeah.
Nti, he's now unfolding the thing. Nti na nneɛma bebree bɛba a wontumi nya nte aseɛ sisi a nti na wɔn continue no ɔnyɛ a technique na ayɛ no de ama no no through the technique no na nneɛma bɛyɛ full
Be
package
clear.
de ama no obehu nneɛma clear nti now no yes it means he is on course, he is doing better thing because he is beginning to see so many things a ɔntumi explain nti no he is on course nti ɔnkɔ so na ɔnyɛ na exercise no nneɛma bɛyɛ mfudu de ama no why.
Enwa no waka no. Enwa nti Ralph enwa na ye teacher sika eka no. Bomodin na efe ni say ekoso aye practice no. As for now the say we impitiasie no. Enima beye din kakra ma say obetiasie but as time goes on now we more practical different types no. Enima mu be bibia ma wa obetiasie obi kura so dai na o chirechiri mu chira wa. Ubu hu say usu bi hu kwan obe chirechiri na ase ama no kra be ni nwanwa. Nti na no ano no, wo ya ade. Why? Yo, any teacher bigger impact your time aso. Oh, teacher impact o nya abutre. Benjamin pursue bisa question na yen start it. Mr. Wa. Okay, Ben, Pacho, unmute yourself and ask your question.
Oh, now if say see I no see practice now no. Any realization individual affair. Na say
Okay.
individual affair. Kwan bi wɔ hɔ a ebi a yɛn nyinaa bɛtumi ahyia and yɛyɛ society no anaa ɛwɔ spiritual world no mu anaa biribi saa atumi yɛ yie anaa.
So, Munya
Ɛna afei
Baba
mi second
Pajia
question.
baby.
Hello.
Hello, also person to one before Kushia.
Me kyerɛ sɛ sɛdeɛ yɛkyerɛ sɛ practice no yɛ
Okay.
realization no yɛ individual obiara individual experience a yɛbɛnya bi obiara ne deɛ obiara ne deɛ no kwan bi
Okay.
wɔ hɔ a yɛn expansion of the seekers no yɛbɛtumi ahyia wɔ spiritual world no mu anaa.
Ah,
And
okay,
also, the
okay.
second question also is,
Me
is there
patrol
anything
Nyabuto,
like
tell me.
initiation on our path?
Ben, me patrol Nyabuto, question I am kind of back, said the bay, you bit my church in me, why, Mr. Wa,
Okay. Okay.
teachers.
Yeah. Okay. Minia Ben. Yeah. Said you can no. No pressure. A bedroom lady no. Ye nyina be ye practice na boom. Then we all go to one place, the Astral world. We go to Astral. We go and explore it. But yen bedroom Astral honey there. It's like obi abeko no bird being until yen come back. Then experience obi akonya you know. Then we say we can go together as a group. As about thousands, where we can go together, astral world, mental world, causal world, and explore it. And after no, we come and share our experience. So it is possible. If the emphasis is intermediate, all these kind of things, we will pass. You will pass through. You will see everything. We will move in groups, going in groups, and we come and share our experience. So we are going to do that for you guys.
Okay, Ben, obet my bisa second question.
My second question also is there anything like initiation in the inner world for us?
Okay. Thank you for your question. Yeah. On this part, we don't have initiation. Say the other people, no, yeah, no. They will make you swear. They will initiate you for. Here, there's nothing like that. The technique now, the mamma no. Main kind of say is initiation. Yeah, true. Said they were working university now. Yeah, true. And you come out and now do the ball, brano. Saa deɛ no na yɛkyerɛw so now no yɛbɛyɛ nyinaa no sɛ wotumi fa teachings no nyinaa na you are able to come out from your body then we will teach you how to master it any day, any minute, any hour you want to go no you can go ɛnkɔyɛ sɛ ɛnɛ mekɔ ɛnora mantumi ankɔ ansa no ɛnɛ mekɔ ɛnɛ mantumi ankɔ that is the whole point we wanted to bring everybody that any day, any minute, you can go out from your body anywhere in the universe. You can reach there. That is the whole point. So here we don't have initiation. All the initiation, any practice now, so we don't have anything. Say you do kujinampo ano, near kufu so the kusiato so. Say you initiate you. And no dear, a question na question astral teachings. They are initiating you to a certain being. I'm a being that take you over, but animal no. Yanu person will show no. One kasa will get it into your awareness. One kasa no will get it into your awareness to awake within the soul. That is the most powerful thing. But and yes, yeah, no, initiate you into a certain being, not being a experience. And I said, Debbie. We don't do that here. That is the astral teaching. Here we do the soul traveling. We want you to awake your God inner you. Unipadua no ɛyɛ dan yɛwɔ tim no ne onyankopɔn no ɔno ne yɛpɛ sɛ wotumi hu no because ɛyɛ dan deɛ a ɛneɛ wo ne deɛ ɔte dan no mu no wate ase nti na bible sɛ mu nipadua no yɛ onyankopɔn asɔre dan na nyame honhom na tim nti mobɔ mpaeɛ a monkɔ dan no mu na monto m'apono mu ɛnto apono no ne meditation no ne exercise na woyɛ no you close your five senses from the physical then you enter the astral realm wote aseɛ nti montoma pono mu na mommɔ mpaeɛ nkyerɛ deɛ ɔte kokoa no mu no deɛ ɔte dan no mu no so you are not this body you are the inner one that's the God himself inside you no And no, that awareness, no, you know, person, you know, they created them out. And no, we didn't influence them. But to initiate you to a certain being, no, it's another thing altogether. So here we don't do that.
Yeah. Nti, Ben, me part, I think says our question we will be able to pay my church the most open. For please, your friend say you enjoy any religion. What we are doing here, no, and your religion, this is not about religion. You understand? And I spiritual, if anything, bodies biya. Ebeka say, ebeto maybe ni say, brani nkunku jalo ewo mpuano, ana brabeji tanyu ewu enum, ana brabeji beji bifa kwa yano. We don't do that here. And I don't be thinking, say, one day, you better say, Pestica beji, you say, Pestica beji, and then you baby corner, Opesa corner, Uquest animal, or do I was about yes, our a individual thing. One casa phone, show wedding. Now, unya awakening, no, Ubi an yamau, swat at you into the idea, no, that's good. Ben Pacho, please, say, I feel they okay.
Maya okay pa amedamasi.
Yɛda meda ase ne nua bɛrima ɛne abusuafoɔ teacher Abigail patro the floor no is yours wobɛtumi de atu
Into that. It was not for me. Yeah. Okay. Today we want to look at why we go within. And after looking at why we go within, we'll look at why we are here, why we all find ourselves here. But before that, we keep hearing a lot about go within, all your answers are within. Everybody keeps saying go within. When we say go within, what do we mean by that? How do you understand that statement, go within? For us to be able to go within, we would need to understand the nature of our existence. And that is why we started taking this class through the various planes of existence, the nature of our existence, for us to be able to have a bit of an understanding. Then we can understand why we should go within. And in looking at the planes of existence that we've been, all the teachers have been taking us through for the past 5 weeks, we looked at the bodies we exist in these various planes. So from what we've learned so far in the previous weeks, you all know that you are not your physical body. The physical body is just a container or a machine or an avatar that you, the real you, the soul dwells in. So to get access to who you are, you need to go within that particular avatar. So we go within to realize or to be our true selves. We go within because the real us, that being that we are, is within the physical body, not the physical body. So when you look at a mirror and you see your reflection, you know that is not a real you. When you astral project or in your dream states, use any of your bodies, whether it's the astral body, the causal body, the mental body, or the etheric, you know that is still not you. All those are tools you're using to exist in the various planes of existence or within creation. And the reason why you should go within is because your real self, your true self, lives within the body. Now, the matrix has made us used to looking outside of ourselves for everything. So we end up neglecting what is within us. And we have a very popular statement, as within, so without. For change to take place in our lives, anyone who is looking forward to change, you're wishing to have change in your life, whatever it is, for that change to take place, so that what you're seeing outside of you, what you're seeing in your reality, for that change to take place, the only way out is to go within. So if you keep focusing on changing your reality from the outside, nothing happens. The change must first come from within. For example, if you want to stop reacting to every irritating, depressing, or annoying situation and rather respond to it sensibly or wisely, then you need to deal with your emotions from within. Trying to solve that particular issue, that particular condition you have on the outside is not going to get you anywhere. You would have, it's like taking pharmaceutical pills. They just deal with the symptoms. They never deal with the root cause. So the symptoms will be elevated. So you feel like, oh, now I'm in control of my emotions. I don't overreact or get angry or explode at any particular point in time with any little issue for a while. After a while, it comes back again. Let's also say there's someone who, using anger, the emotion anger as an example, someone who gets angry easily and just keeps feeding the entities who need to feed on anger. If that person wants that cycle to end, that person wants a change in their life, then they need to start dealing with their emotions from within. Also, if someone is struggling with an addiction, whatever addiction it is, it's not just about taking that trigger for the addiction away from the addicted person. That wouldn't work. Because once it's taken away from the environment, they are not just going to be kept in a cave in the environment. They need to interact with the world. So as they keep interacting with people, they will definitely, at some point in time, meet that particular trigger. And then they fall back into the addiction. So taking that trigger away from the person, dealing with the outside, is never the solution to the issue. But rather dealing with the root cause from within. What is making that person addicted? What is getting that person on that particular path? And for us to always deal with the root causes of whatever issues we are dealing with in our lives, it's always the right place to go within. Once we go within, we can get to the root causes of so many issues, whether it's trauma, whether it's some emotions you can't control, whether it's addictions, whatever it is. Always getting to the root cause from within is when you can get that particular issue dealt with and it not cropping up again to disturb your life. Therefore, for your outside or your reality to change, you need to go within yourselves and know who you are. Then you can actually change what is on the outside. What we see outside is what has been programmed for us to experience. So when you go within and start operating from the soul level, that is when you realize that you are the soul, not the physical body you see, not any of the bodies you see when you go into dreamland, but you are actually a soul, a spark from the source. Then you can start to program yourself to see the things you want to see in your reality. Once you get to understand yourselves, get to know that you are souls, you get to know all the abilities, the power that you have. And when I'm talking about this, I'm referring to you as a soul, knowing everything, being everywhere, and having all the power to do anything you want. Then you can start to change your subjective programming that you have in your subconscious or etheric body. And I believe our sister mentioned that yesterday. So in putting that aside as to why we should go within, the other question crops up. Why are we here? Do you know why you're here on earth? I'm sure all of us here have had this question at least thrice in our minds at some point in our lives. There's a question that has led all of us here to this point in this time. Some of us got to this point where life made no sense at all. We see cycles continuing on end. A sort of boring routine that has no end. Like you're giving birth to, you're put into religion, After growing up a bit, you're put into the educational system. Then you get into young adulthood, and then marriage is the next step. After marriage, you're having children. In the process of that, you're building your career. Some are attaining assets. Then retirement starts staring you in the face. Old age crops up, a few diseases here and there, weaknesses of the physical body, and then you say goodbye to the earth. Then after death, it's either heaven or hell, depending on what you were programmed with. Or for some, they have totally no idea what is waiting for them. This has been an unending cycle. It kept going on and on and on for numerous years. If your life didn't paint that picture for you before getting onto this path, then I must say you are one privileged person. The movie Free Guy depicted this routine or cycle really well. When you wake up and start asking questions, you realize that the lay down cycle or the programming really doesn't make sense. There must be more to life than what we see. And that's when the seeker in you, I'm not referring to our brother, the seeker, the seeker in you, that edge in you that is seeking for something more than what you've been presented with, more than what you see in your environment, more than what you see in life, it starts to stir up in you. So why did we as souls, who are as quality and as quantity as the source, who were living or existing in eternal bliss, decided to separate from the source and go on an exploration like the prodigal son in the Bible? This exploration has its ups and downs. When we are one with the source, we are in eternal bliss. Everything is just beautiful. Everything is just moving on perfectly sweet. We don't experience any duality. Then we step into creation, and then we start experiencing duality of everything. We have positives and negatives, sweet and sour, light and darkness. The list goes on and on. Duality everywhere, including gender. So as souls, we decided to go on this exploration, to step into creation, to be here in order to know who we are as souls. Being part of the source and having the source do everything, probably we felt like everything we were doing was just the source. We had no hand in it. So we wanted to explore our bounds, explore who we really are, see what limitations we have, what we can do and not do, find out who we are, and that's why we stepped into creation. That's why we find ourselves in creation. And when I speak of creation, I'm not just talking about the physical world we live in, but all the planes of existence. The physical, the astral, the causal, the mental, and the etheric. So just like how the prodigal son left home and stepped into the world alone, taking a bit of his father's wealth and just thinking like, I'm going to enjoy being on my own, being the boss, not having my elder brother disturb me, give instructions and stuff like that. Just go enjoy, chill, party. We also stepped into creation. And in stepping into creation, we had that full quality and quantity of the source being stepped down, because that power we carry is too much to step into the simulation. So it had to be stepped down a bit. And this simulation became like some sort of training ground or a school for us to step back into the realization of who we really are. For us to realize all the abilities we have, all the power we have, use them to its fullest potential. And then when we are done exploring, we get back to the source. So creation is this beautiful simulation, depending on everyone's perspective. For some, it is sweet, it's beautiful. For others, depending on what you're experiencing, it isn't too nice, it isn't sweet, and you want to hurriedly step out of it. So this simulation has been created for us to go through various experiences to discover who we are as a soul. And these experiences are numerous, bringing up various lessons. All these lessons are to bring you back to the realization of who you are, make you remember your various abilities, the power that you carry, and then go through the various lessons, pass them, keep moving up until you are done moving through the whole of creation. So the lessons we are going through, or the various lessons we are going through in creation, have been set up just like how the educational system is set up. Let me use the educational system for an example. You move from the kindergarten into the elementary school or the primary school, and in each stage in the primary school, you need to pass your exams or your various tests, and then you're promoted to the next one. For some parts of the world, once you go through them, you are promoted, whether you pass or not. For others, you need to pass your test, your exams, and then you're promoted to the next. So in using that scenario, it means if you do not pass your final exams, you didn't do well on your various tests, you won't be promoted to the next class, the next grade, the next level. And starting from that basic level means you have very little knowledge. So you're like a baby who has been dropped into the world, and you have no realization of what you have, who you are, and you need to keep repeating a particular level, a particular stage to pass before you're promoted to the next one. So from the lower levels, you pass your test and you move up. And we keep moving up until we are done with our lessons and we get back to the source. Therefore, all of us have been through different timelines, going through various lessons. And we still find ourselves here on the physical plane, which is the lowest level, sort of like class 1, grade 1. We still find ourselves here. That means there's a lot more for us to learn, a lot more for us to know, for us to transcend, to move to the next level. The more we gather this type of knowledge, step into all our abilities, the faster we can transcend and move to the next level. So when you have people talking about this plane, especially the physical world we live in, no, let me use the word Mother Earth or Mother Gaia or Asaseya, whatever name we want to give it. When we have people saying this is the ultimate, whereas we have more planes, infinite number of dimensions, infinite number of realms, then there's a question mark. Being on Earth, going through our various lessons here, it's not the do-all, be-all. There's a lot more for us to learn, a lot more for us to subscribe to, a lot more for us to realize. On this exploration, we decided, or we chose to step into. And the more we gather up this knowledge, the more we learn, step into who we are, the faster we can transcend and move to the next level. Every level has its own challenges we are going to face, its own ups and downs. So what we're experiencing here in this 3D will not be what is in another realm. It's going to be something totally different you're going to experience. That is why when you go on your various projections, soul projections, you get to experience some of these things so that you are in the know of what to expect when you step into a particular realm, or when you transition from here and move. At least you have a bit of an idea of what to expect, what to get out of your way, and what to welcome onto your path so that you can keep moving ahead. So on the question of why are we here? We are here to find out who we really are. Being the soul, not the physical body, not the astral body, the causal, the mental, or the etheric body. And we're also here to explore creation. Creation not in just this world. In our Tree language, we say Iriase, Irianase, under the sun. Creation is not just under the sun. There are a lot more suns, a lot more universes, a lot more dimensions to explore. So creation is huge. And we are here to explore all of these beautiful simulation, all of these infinite dimensions, planets, universes, multiverses, a whole lot. And not just that, but also to explore the various planes of existence. We are just on the physical. The astral is also there, waiting for exploration. The causal plane is also there. The mental, waiting for you to explore. The etheric is also waiting for you to explore. All these multiplicities of universes, multiverses, planes are waiting for us to explore, not just planet Earth. And in going through all these explorations, the various experiences we'll be having, what will be summing up for us the totality of who we are. Just like what the prodigal son went through. After going through the various ups and downs, he had it sweet for a while when he left because he had a lot of wealth on him. So he enjoyed his time, had a good time. When the wealth was finished, then he went through his hard times. The combination of these two different times, the duality he experienced, made him realize it will be best for me to go back to my father because over there, I have everything I would ever want or need. And that is our state when we are with the source. We have everything. We are everywhere. We know everything. But I guess after a while, I think I had the story of, I think it's Buddha also, who was a prince and just enjoying all the wealth of royalty. And he started asking himself questions, and that prompted him to leave the palace, put his royalty aside, and just go through the country and then experience life. Probably sometimes just experiencing one aspect, one part of duality gets a bit boring. And so you'd have those who are extremely wealthy, just ready to pay an outrageous amount of money to just experience simple life, what they call quote unquote simple life, where they have none of the luxuries around them. And then you have those on the other spectrum who see themselves as very poor, very eager to just experience the luxuries of life. So when you're on either side of the spectrum, you're always looking at the other one. As the saying goes, the grass seems always greener on the other side. But then when you step there, you realize it was just a mirage. It's the same, but sometimes because we are using the mind in here in creation, we need to have that experience that duality And then when the two are put together, when we get to the neutral point, we realize, well, it's all just a game and we need to move back to where we came from. So to summarize it all, why are we here? I know that this question has moved a lot of us to go do a visa, to go do what is it called? Reading, yes. To get into astrology, into numerology, and all that stuff. Because we are eager to find out why we are here, what our purpose is here. When that nudge starts stirring up a little in you, when the questions start popping up, when you get tired or get bored of the life you're living, just like the guy in Free Guy movie. When you realize the routine is too boring, there should be something more. Then we start searching for what is out there for us. What is that extra we are missing? What is that missing puzzle that is making us feel incomplete? That is making us yearn. We have a yearning, but we can't really place our hand on what exactly it is. This has moved a lot of us to go through all these various processes. And when you go through them, it's either you're getting a general reading, or for those who go a bit further, they'll tell you it doesn't just depend on the month you are born, the day comes into play. Some even go further into the time, others go a bit further into the second. So you realize there's a plethora of information that is just bombarding us, each of them leading us on a different path, each of them putting our focus, our direction on a different path. But when you get to realize that you are a soul above all these, it is not the celestial bodies that are determining who you are, not the month you were born in, not the day, the time, whatever. But you are above all these, and you just came here for an experience. Then you start stepping into who you are and start using all the abilities you have. That makes the game a bit more interesting, makes the simulation, being in this simulation, a bit more enjoyable. And then you start looking forward into it being more exciting because now you're able to use your abilities. So that boring routine you saw, that unending cycle that seemed to be laid out in front of you, seems to be broken. You are now able to step out of the programming, the general programming that is out there, and then start charting out your own path. So we came here to discover who we really are and our journey through creation, starting from the physical. We get to know ourselves and then move through the planes until we get to the soul plane. We step out of creation and we get back into being the totality of the full quantity and quality as the source. Okay, I think I'll end here. If any of the teachers want to step in, you can go ahead.
Okay, the teacher Abigail ase breaking your money in our down ama baby woso into what want ya see dear and like I say be a went you just corner to baby now we they were breaking it down baby I she yɛda teacher Abigail ase wayɛ ade na mo mpene me pacho wo time na teacher Abigail was saying simulation. In case maybe you don't know what simulation is. Simulation is like say Ubo video game. You understand? A video game. And characters now what a friend is saying video game no. You can use that character now or video to do everything everything be our person we video video game ni bia no obetimi aye. You can create your own reality video game nim. But your own reality, it is still in the simulation. If I say who dying, so what I say a dying see one who inside a dining simulation, and I wish a dining inside, and I would me also ultimate that. Now I sorry, no way jarre, no way did a diner mua we be inside, but still now gusu eshe dining. So what I say, behind just a small to make you understand what the simulation is all about, And now my breaking it down. An example, I said about Betty see, your teacher Abigail as say teachers for no all kinds of school be na some can. Sing as answer the and you be moving straight forward to the question and the answers. And now and addition so ababy. Into ebusian for me promotion mama ho question and answers no yen starting intentem na ye ba be wi pena de bia na e dose nti no uma wonsa so na se me hu a me pa cho ma wonsa so bi na me o meet you jali pa cho wo bibi kan
Pacha Dabio. Sorry.
oh okay please, we are still waiting for the question and answer, so you can raise your hands. I will unmute you, then you ask your question. Lisa, please. I thought you said you wanted to ask something, or you are okay for now, or maybe
Yeah,
you're
Benjamin is going to speak. Yeah,
okay. Inabema Ben, but you will be to maybe say a question. Bro Ben, now baby, I wanna
Hello.
yeah, take it.
Me try say. Sisi amama ya ti ase say ye odaseni bia no ye ni so ade ehunu ni say ye kɔ baabi a ye fi a ye baaye. Ɛna baabi a ye fi e baaye no mo ama ya ti ase say eti say epo kakraka. Me question wo mo ni say ye na ye kɔwura saa epo no mo a.
Okay.
Ti say de aye di nkɔmɔ no ɛhɔ no so saa na ye tie wɔ hɔ. Ɛna afei nso no sɛ wo kɔwura saa baabi a ye fi baaye no wopɛ a wobɛtumi apue biom akɔ explore other universities na mo kan na anaasɛ anaa no nso gye sɛ wobɛbrɛ saa ansa na woasan akɔ biom mentumi sɛ moate aseɛ de a sɛ wonya kɔwura saa ɛpo no mu a na wopɛ sɛ wopue na wopue a na wobɛkɔ mu biom a wobɛbrɛ sɛdeɛ yɛbrɛ wɔ asase so no ansa na yɛbɛkɔ no anaasɛ afei deɛ ɛbɛyɛ easy ama wo koraa sɛ wotumi kɔ sese adeɛ a
Oh, there be funny say unim jollof no a so ate ase ena ya kyerɛw wopɛ sɛ wosua jollof no a ena ya kyerɛw sɛ jollof wohia ɛmo in toast ena wo spices a aka so ate ase unya saa nneɛma wei nyina jollof yɛ no a ɛnyɛ den so maybe wayɛ first day anyɛ de ena wo sɛ me werɛ fii sɛ mede nkyene bɛgu mu ena akɔfa nkyene bɛgu mu ena yɛ de nti afei no eyi na ka utim receipt na ka utrim so ati ase nti se wo ba be no jollof a unhia se obisa ba be kire obiem se na jollof no ye no ane sei sei na ye sei because unim ingredient ni nyina dada so ati ase enti no utimi ko wura feni saying utimi go back to the source now of course you don't enye because that moment what attaining your higher consciousness so ati ase what about the originality of you, So what you say? In this case, you have all the power to move to anywhere you want. So what you say? Into permission will be if you want to go anywhere, and I say, "Yeah, walk baby now." Also, babaka. As I be diama on sana was back to ufie. No, where's you dying? And safawa will change. Na sɛ wopie na sɛ also wokɔtɔ adeɛ wɔ kurom aba I don't think sɛ nhu kwan sɛ wo saa de bɛbɛ fie unless sɛ yɛwa nom nsa Oh, the best image then. Why we with my bemu aqua abatana upibia sana etientino. It's just for na can so be person mo can sika abige afrakuma ho say you want to
Yeah,
add
okay.
something.
I mean, kakra enkaminian ho.
Okay.
Yeah, said the okano. We are here to obtain our full power. But no crepa and says also into the soul realm. Na osamba baka. Yes, when you subesna biru say ya. It depends the realm you find yourself. Enye realms ni nyina na nipa ebre say you. Realms ni bi wo hono ma. Nyema ekoso wa ha ni nyina na ebi ni ho. They just go within. Eno ne adwuma a omo yɛ nko a just within. Awosɛm, awaresɛm, ayiesɛm, ne obi awu, obi ayɛ sei no. They just wanted to obtain the God power. Nti hɔnom no wonte bere sei. But wonya kɔ na sɛ wosan ba creation mu deɛ a hwɛ hu sɛ wobɛstep down your power no. Nti sɛ woanya
Mm.
baabi papa ankɔ na yɛsan abɛto twene ha bio mu a masa w'ani so bɛbiriw. Unless sɛ wonya step out of the creation. CCA, sɛ wotumi ɔnteni maybe conscious state of mental. Yes, wobɛtumi akɔ mental. Na wobɛsan atumi aba hanom as ascending master. Sɛ wote nkurɔfoɔ bi din ascending masters a, yes, they are there trillions of years. Every generation biara na ɔmo aba na ɔmo abɛyɛ biribi. Na ɔmo san kɔ. Ɔmo no ɔmo nya nkɔɔ into the source no. But wokɔ source no mu na woba deɛ a you are coming as a baby. It depend the realm na anaasɛ the state na wobɛba bɛpie no. Ɛhɔ na ɛbɛtumi agye wo. But yɛma wo so firi soro hɔ na yɛsan bɛtoto physical a wobɛsan bɛyɛ sei yɛ zero na wabɛhyɛ aseɛ. But ebi a wowɔ ha yi no na woatumi akɔ course a woatumi akɔ mental a woatumi akɔ etheric a wobɛtumi aba na yɛawo maame bi awo you are still have your potential wonhia mmoa bi amfiri obiara hɔ. Within a time no from 12 years 15 years anytime you wanted to awake you be awake fully and do whatever you wanted to do on this planet. Ebi ni Buddha mo, ebi ni Krishna mo, ebi ni nipa no bebree a wote sɛ nkurɔfoɔ bi di de Sunday masters no they are here ana ɔmatumi obtain higher consciousness and no obetumi aba ha any day any time. All the planes na ɛwɔ ne down no nyinaa no yes obetumi akɔm na wakɔyɛ biribi wɔ mu asan asɛnde ɛwɔ abere a wohia obiara mmoa. But wokɔ into the soul realm now over there bro and yeah, it depends where you can find yourself or else what but it will take us trillions of years before somebody gets into that place because this place, is infinite. So the more you obtain higher consciousness, the more na wunya nije wo creation nim. The more na wonko soro no, the more na wunya nije wo creation nim. So kura na bedru baabi no, emma wotiri mu se kɔ. Because the power na wo no is beyond what you say. So emma wotiri mu kura se kɔ that place wo kura. So na won so no abaye bɔ nsu. Na won so wudi wa grow creation mu ntino wokɔ so rem hɔ na woba deɛ a wowaso bɛyɛ hye but wowɔ ha yi a na wotumi kɔ university na wowie a woba wobɛtumi abɛkyerɛ gss foɔ no deɛ wobɛtumi abɛkyerɛ ss foɔ no deɛ you know so many things you can do so many jobs that is how it is.
Yeah, that's a teacher speaker. Wakyerɛkyerɛ mu perfect. Fɛfɛɛfɛ. Mini abema Benjamin Pacho say we okay there.
Mpamacho mate ase. Ba na
Yeah.
mebisa bi sɛ mepamacho nti ascended master no ascended masters no ɔmo deɛ ɔmo akɔ the final destination no na ɔmo asan ɔmo akyi anaasɛ baabi ɔmo akɔdu no ɔmo so piri sɛ ɔmo bɛdu final destination no.
Now, a friend is saying when if you are able to exist from creation there. So what I say outside creation, honum ubetimaka say what attain the highest. That means then now you are going back to the source. So what I say. But a honum omunru yet. So what I say, honum to be able to exist out from creation, enough for mu. So what I say, enough from sa, intino. Omo so omo nya nu honom. They are just ascended masters different planes. So what I say, baby, omo timi echo, omo timi go through the whole planes na. So what I say.
Me da ase.
Hello, Dream.
Yeah, more.
Yeah.
No, apana meka say the sika kweka say sometimes obi kwa to me. Also, asane masters na bi one mental na etheric no. Obi to me project. Or to na o project within 2 hours no or enter a lower realm see bi kura aba me awo no kura ma. Or say be kira ade na o baby before how. So, into a home, which me says and never down because they have not got into the soul realm. But said there, seek a kind. Unya could do another war cyberna who will pay a hard there, any what's out or power. So, but as they are there, young boy, and they can just step in to come and help at any time. No matter go back. But who could do now so saba physical hey dear any why her river surf you cry just was say
No.
also there why you were to say mental na it require and also said you can hear what by your dama oh the class of the conian sa so you know muda ho and yes sir here how na why tell why
Yeah, bleh. Yeah, so eh, you, that's teacher mode. In
Oh,
your brain, that's
yeah.
it. Someone but you will be can.
Sɛ mede ka ascending masters no ho. Ɔn
Okay.
sɛ ascending masters no, realm bi a biara no ɛne ɔ time ɛyɛ different because ebi a obi betumi aba abɛdi 5 years anaa 50 years wɔ ha. Ebi a ne realm no ɔwɔ no ebi a just 2 hours. Nti asɛ
Yeah, somewhere network, you know.
sɛ deɛ ɔɔda no a ɔɔsom daeɛ no ɔbɛtumi aba ha as ascending master. Mo aba bɛboa yɛn a yɛwɔ ha. Ne network atekɔ. Oh, kyale mo to aso me ba.
Network, you know. In every annual baby. Me pacho kamu na mpacho wana uko. Kamu na mpacho bet no bisa question.
Sorry, Mr. Ray. Wait me meet you for the meantime. The commune are ready there.
Am I ready? Am I ready?
Who is now ready?
Hello? Kamuna is ready, sir.
Okay,
Kamu
then
na
Mr. Ray,
mpacho
please
bisa question.
meet you once.
Okay. My own me too, sir. I bet you can hear me, sir.
Yeah. Speak, bro.
Okay. Pipacho, your teacher Abigail or Casano. Or maybe or mention say the soul is quantity and quality as the source. Bibisa say me amiti has is here. He say nyame anya madum na mame pie ha with this exercise any a normal ye be sua wo ha na. Me dey hu and how will I get to know say me so quality and quantity as the source. Example, me nua bi a ɔte baabi a me maame a wonya mma ha ɔno so bɛyɛ den ehu saa normal way nyinaa.
Kamu na
Me was second question ma me nua.
kamu na
Yeah.
nyabutre.
Dreams me to make kasa.
Someone nyabutre mpacho. Oi, Mr. Wa nyabutre ma ene yifu na if anything beginners for no kwana you pay attention among nti Mr. Wa me nua ide ti ma say why na yenya time ma wo mu ma
Na
Mr.
me so
Wa
me a beginner, me pacho me a beginner.
me pacho wona make sure no ni say onya abotre ma wo na yentie wu mu why
Oh,
Mr. Wa
okay.
sami dasi if anything me pacho kamuna Mr. Na wo si nyame anyi wado pacho nyame be asem na okay.
I'm sorry. If not, I don't know how to put it again.
Oh,
Okay. Yeah, Dream. I mean,
yes,
take the question. My intimate concept.
okay.
Yeah, I said you work on. Senya dumbi na lube pie ha. Nka obede hu say we the same quality and I said. Eno no mfa obia ho. Eno mfa obia ho. Eno nti na ma game ni e de no. And no, nobody cares. One Jimmy who nobody cares. The creator no the atu has will be able to me. And I'm Robert Abam no we as knowledge in Nadia. Nobody cares. But the soul no, within the soul no the only and this soul nent me and my body now. And what would me share and sakana and no interest soul no and yet the same quality, the same quantity. Or the same quality, the same quantity. But wo nipa no na what would me draw closer to the soul no. Emma soul no shall see FCD. Emma unya awareness while you are living. And you say, I'm going to basa and no interest soul no. Onye omnipotent, onye omnipresent, onye bibi sina se wusisi a so no ko onim ba bi obeye onim de obeye nyina. So he still know what is within. The soul is powerful as the source, but it takes you now waba physical no to get the awareness going closer to the soul, for the soul to reveal all these secrets, for you to have awareness while you are here no, for the soul no, to be able to communicate to the brain, for you to have that what is in the soul no within the physical, to experience that in the physical no, and no a problem. And it is a what no anti experience the power of the soul no in the physical, and not just a soul no the source now way and a swati a something nothing has happened to the soul. Ona want me experience the power of the soul no in the physical realm. So it doesn't break the soul, it doesn't take anything from the soul. It's the same as the source, quality and quantity as the source. That is why the ultimate sunya now experience where you can experience to the fullness power. That is why beings like us was able to create planets, create galaxies, create a solar system, and create another beings onto that planet, because the soul is the same as the source. So it takes you to experience the power of the soul no in the realm now one to me and that doesn't mean say soul no to me no so what nothing concerning the soul. Kakra meti me aka no I mu da hode ya.
Peter,
Teachers,
sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jessica. Mami faka kram to awo de no so.
Okay.
yeah,
I
okay,
say
you know, bit
so.
matter.
Kamuna, o kan to aso say. Nti wo maame ana wo nua bi a ebi a wahu no obeye ne den. Sesi a no obeda onyankopɔ ase sɛ saa na yɛnka no agya yɛakasa saa ma n'aka sɛ wabɛhu wogu so a wosua saa deɛ nti sua a wosua no wobɛtumi de aboa w'abusuafoɔ sɛ wate ase aha nti woboa ɔmo a na ɔmo nso abɛnya nimdeɛ no sɛ ɛbɛyɛ a ɛhan no bɛda adi kakra a mede ka ho no no
Okay. Mpaka mani nyeti wa ni inform maka.
Yeah, I'm going to be very quick. 30 seconds. Kakra mechanic say, answer be to say, for instance, asking me last time I'm my wife to cancel. And say, baby, man, say when you and were Pentecost nipa, how country and yard your betty as here. Munyano, Bibisano, the soul in your ready. Your becker be almost yesterday. And I saw why none at this time, you know, or corner or bar, one way or the other, Obenya. Kakra mechanic one. Men for to be you might try to help your family. Fine. Some of them, no matter what you do, like so when you do time, just let them be. When this time I'll be saying being. It is so needed, it's still intact. Then you see but at the end of the day, one catching this time or be catch it or corner or be catch it. May I say?
Okay. Yenya bema kamuna mpacho se wati asi.
Mepacho clear Matthias na mepacho we dey quickly move fan share me ho na me to aso mepacho we dey just 5 seconds
Okay.
mepacho ye no your teacher Abigail cause we should word be that word na me say ma confuse kakra ya go school and rich no ya na mobile word be a Friday na ya fe say
No problem. No problem.
the word is let me say ebi mu can stimulation and ebi can simulation confuse me kakra.
Okay, I think say simulation me checking before, no, but I think maybe now networking into one tier.
Me can the word nankasa. Is it simulation or simulation?
No simulation. Say we
Okay,
simulating baby. So what I say?
okay.
Okay.
Pacho me
Simulation.
that's it.
Oh, okay. Me
Pacho
that's
me that's it.
okay. Lisa and Pacho, you can ask your question, please.
Hi, good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Okay, Miss My question is, say be a na your source on no. Are we aware that this is how other planes of existence next year, and I see a bad experience. You know, just say next year, and I say you need, and now we just want to come because I don't know easy.
Okay.
And easy, sir.
All right. Teachers,
And
please.
I think some was second question to me.
Yeah. Lisa, mommy jumping in quick. So
Okay.
you so on send me mommy example be real quick. On send you say also die and also ni pia. Utimi you can do mighty things. Bibia utimi ye with the blinking of an eye. O think yana abemuno. The same way na so no etientino. So you wanna you are part of a creator no. You think say it's easy because everything that you think about, boom, is there. You are capable of doing everything. But when you're body, when you do your gaga, the man functions how you gaga or so. But when you're body, when you're body, man, restriction number. At the same year, me fan say, one last thing. So me fan say, oh, I Ghana. Na say usun da no wako be bit to London. On say obi be den sabe kan wa quick. Now body so na back to your body without using a plane or anything, any form or medium of transportation that you use today and anteno. Now back. That's how powerful your soul is. But so be somebody more. You cannot travel from US to Ghana with that speed, speed of light, and you can't do that anymore. You have to use a plane. And you know, somebody man who are restricted. And the Ahano na seminal one. Now, one of the ultimates are we a guy and Casa Bibia ultimate. The American no be the Bia to us.
Okay, teacher Aduma Hon Yeda wasi. Teacher Bigger, please, you want to add something?
Say, was strong sana. Now, everything is easy. You can do everything. You know, when you have a rim now, step it down or power na say, and that form, especially when duality starts fitting you in the face. Now, and that form, and one at my
All right.
Okay. And yes,
Sika.
mo bedi kaya ko hono mo no. Aya mo kan cho mo so mo pe lupo bi nto o se na be bana se hihye na ya fe mo ba. Because I don't know. And easy sir. And my second question nso yes say.
Okay.
On say yo enkofo bi o no ma I have this friend that ono so on so dai. On man say bia a year no betimi aso dai one. And yo mo so okay men kase me. Me dem tie so dai pa but it's me drew baby na man say whole week and I say month na me so dai da. And no say yes so no so it doesn't rest into what is happening. And I saw yeah juma na me to me recognize say bia moving it sa man.
Okay, Sika, I think
Okay,
yeah, Sika, it's yours.
Yeah, my memory. Yeah, me near said the work enye normal so bi ho no ma obeka so nso ndai because oda bia na so no pia bonten enti so no ni frequency na ode ba ni padua nim no ewo se body no match the same frequency na unya what is in the soul na say so na kofa ba no wo no untimi match that frequency no nti untimi nya akoye se wa bruchi no akọ Ghana na say wo Ghana na issue internet na akọ akura bi ase na there is no link ana esa no mo kano a service no nya adwuma ho na bia wo pese wo free obi ana so pese wo download bibi wo be hu se nya adwuma enti no phone no die kuta wo ska wo so or YouTube, or Facebook, but untimi nkoso. The same thing apply to the body and the soul. Nipadua no ekwan ya nipa ni yusu nipadua no ntimi match onto the soul no frequency no ema ni receive enema soul no de ma nipadua no make say otwitwa kakra enema bi wo mu bie gya basa oninam disco ase enema bebre no hono ma ntimi ma unya na se nipa no wo ye hard work nti wo beto hono mo a me ba to bi kaza
5 for PM
ne obiebie gya ne nneɛma nti no oni ahoɔden oni saa ahoɔden ne wɔ no mu a adwene no ne so no bɛtumi anya communication ɛba saa na wobɛka sɛ wo nso daeɛ but nnipa bi a wɔda biara no opie kɔ astral realm or causal mental anaasɛ baabi no biribi saa tumi si because you already have those 5 bodies within you a ɛwɔ sɛ mu biara tumi yɛ adwuma but wankasa wo temperature no a wɔde nam hɔnom no ɛmmoa ma saa deɛ no biara no ntumi nklɛke ne wo body no ntumi nyɛ adwuma ana na wokan baako no nso ɔno nso ɛwɔ mu a no waso no the same thing ɛwɔ mu a na sɛ bi a wokɔ yɛ nneɛma bi na frequency no kɔ soro pɛ na kyerɛ sɛ atumi akɔlɛte na wanya internet nti na watumi adownload biribi afiri so no but ɛwɔ mu a na nneɛma bi ama wokɔ fam a you can download the things na from so no to the brain no na brain no mfa ma nipadua no so it's not normal ɛyɛ biribi na esi anaasɛ entities bi efidi you that because yɛn da yɛ a yɛso yɛn experience a yɛyɛ no nya no nyinaa no some beings bi wɔ hɔnom a ɔmu ntumi and go into that thing no so they will feed you a saa wo dreams na wonya no nyinaa no they will sit on that dream ɔmbɛba wo dream no mu then your experience no they will take it na ɔma fidi nneɛma hunu bi agum it is also possible other say you have attack on that day and also betimi ayɛ saa because some beings riding on our dreams to do better things for them or they need our energy to do extraordinary so after you had the dream no ma take it no more de hunu bi atuma na so ma yibibi akora free so it can be attack or the way nipa ne carry the body no that is how it is. Okay, Chesa.
Sika,
Yeah.
me about Sika, Mr. Sika. Lisa, please, declare.
Yes, I'm okay. I'm okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you. Yenya about Mama Florence, please. Pachawana Uku.
Yo, good evening to everyone.
Good evening.
Mpacho, my question is, your teacher Ekasano Okan Bibi say,
Okay.
if we are looking for any changes in our life, we shouldn't look outside ourselves. We should go within us. Whichever answer that we are looking for, no, we should go deep down within us. Now, when you free, sorry, Fieni, sorry, demo banner. Say, your church, say, it is written in the Bible, ask, it shall be given unto you. Seek, you shall find. Knock, the door will be open. And your catcher will say, ask, now your catcher will say, Yankupom tesoro. I was a bomb pie, bisan and pie, and so was all the for Jesus. So now, Jesus, angel be crowned, our bomb pie, and somehow. Yeah, my mean, so church, our my home say, we shouldn't look outside of ourselves. Nti, my question is say, na is empire cry, yeah, boy, or much o Christo sumo, and I say, I mean, put on that way. Say, yeah, one pie in China, and coupon be a boy, no, I dream of saying, I'm no. Just say, wrong. I hope
Okay.
the question.
Yeah. We get it.
Okay, Sika,
Yeah,
wait
meaning
there.
about
Wow, there.
Florence. Yeah. Meaning about Florence. That is one of the programming. The church is a programming.
Sika, my teachers for your case, soon Chirimu be Misrawa.
Oh, any problem?
No, Sika Manenko. Sika Manenko.
Okay. Abigail, I prefer show you okay. Abrakuma mpacho sika nkwana.
Masika anko. Masika
Oh,
anko.
okay.
Mpacho.
Sika mpacho
Why,
to aso wa
mpacho?
nisrawa.
Yeah, yeah, Taka said the church, one of the programming. One of the programming was a season. The programming nipa. Into no money, you say, asem no makano. Onto their interpretation, that is how it is. And they know it. It is intentionally programming. The church is one of the programming. Emma nipa enwene. Nti na yaka o say, hwehwe obi ti wiem no omwa wo no. They know it. Say omu gya wo sa maybe you get into the soul because obaso na you betna se adwene ho ene niema bi no you once get into the soul. Nti na wo se programming. Nti wo so da yempo a na akoka kire obi ti wiem a onafu abodwo sa abofo bi atwa ne ho ahia. Awa abram fam wo ye bi amro because omunim soul ni behavior. Say the moment adwene beda honom no so na nkasa take over the brain. No man here possible. Inti the church, one of the programming a was see so. It's like a banking, it's like a job system, it's like so many things, so many programs on this planet Earth, The church is one of them. So they will take you out of the way instead of seeking, asking, and you shall get, Because we're explaining on explanation we are explaining what hanam busa wumu busa na ubenya hwehwe no de bema bom no obebio no eno na ye kire no wahai no ndi no say the kingdom of God is within you and you have the keys to unlock whatever you open on this planet shall be open in the heavens, and whatever you open in the heavens shall also be opening in the planet, That is, they know it, but they turn it, they coin it for it to be a code for you to stay damp. I say woko school na ye omoma wa exam. Uticha ni answer, another no one answer na meto wonom. Uticha ne pekura he will take the answer. No amount 5 answers answer no enka ho. So the baby and everybody will get it wrong. That is the church for you. They wanted to program you. You know, wasi hu no kore na obeye odihye. Wa hu no kore na obeye akwa. The one who no krena, you'll be in the programming. I say more catch no, but to moon you say words no more you truth, no more you say. If you don't know the truth, you will stick in the programming. You will stick in the system no. But you who the programming now, you know more part of the system. So into the church, a programming omudi programming until you say bompire chiro biti wiem. But we don't pray to anybody. Bible no aka say mo bompa ya monko mumu monko mo danum enani ye nipadua no kom obi tim na tupununum siwason katawani enkasa enye bibia na ne de otiw mu no enko kasa ono no obeye de ama e Bible mu but omo the left so no mo the right at omo kan kura wa hani aka lie so omo kan kura. So it takes a hard person to decode. Bible is a coded book, and Bible is not for Christians. It is the history for this planet. It is the history for our solar system, the history of this galaxy, and the beings no mobile hanam. But as well for no afa and no modia yo madie. Ntina aka omo nsem no, but Bible nyo omo dia. Dream ubet makoso. Sister, are you okay?
My friends, Pacho, is it clear?
Pacho is clear pa.
Okay. Yeah, that's it.
I think Sister Joa we are na mama siaba.
Mystica, Neko. Yo, Mystica, please, you can ask your question.
Hello, hi everyone.
Hi everyone.
I've got a question. If Ether can answer me, as part of my experiences. So apart from the light or that energy we see in the void, what the other thing that I hear is a constant ringing in the ear. It sounds like the sound of a cricket. And he's always lurking around, always lurking at the background. Even if I'm listening to music, I can still hear it. If it's very, very quiet in the room, then it becomes a bit louder. Also, as a Ghana, around the bush and around
That sound,
it's it
that
that
frog from the sound,
that cricket sound there, exactly. And
Yeah.
I just want to know what does that mean?
Okay. And teachers, anyone want to jump in?
Okay, let me
Okay.
take it.
Okay.
Obi person okasa. Obi person
Yeah.
okasa why?
Abigail, please. You can handle it.
Okay. Mystical sound now, it's just your extra sensory perceptions opening up into other dimensions. And so it's not just the sounds of the crickets, ebinumti ringing, ebinumti bells, ebinumti ensue, different. So you're just tuning up into various dimensions. Into ɛnom deɛ yɛampa sɛ esi so ebi wɔ hɔ etumi si so saa ebinom deɛ ɛkɔ off kakra na aba ebinom nso deɛ etumi si so saa almost a whole year nti no once you start noticing it when you get into your contemplative state or you want to get into a time of reflection or maybe meditation, you can tune into that and ask questions, see what is opening up for you. If there's maybe an ascended master you are connecting to or anything, just ask questions so that you can get proper clarity on why that is opening up to you and then delving into it more.
Okay, thank you very much.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me
you
add
want
up.
to ask something?
Yeah, my
Okay.
brother, it's a good sign. It's a very, very positive sign for you that on this part now, Barcelona, I think things are rolling for you. So continue the exercise now, continue on doing it. That sound no crano bit media project, but I don't think says I'm in a bebo. And China mobile intermediate, you get so many things within that sound now. You can project through that sound. And as our sister can, it is the sound of a plane. You got plane be on a sound. I would do honor you heard that sound. I don't know about me who say me cause and I say me commenter. So it is a sound of a plane. So it's a good sign. Pick it up. I think now can be say who light. It is also a good sign. I think things will be work very good on the positive side. You can talk to the ascending masters. You can get an inner teacher, or you can raise your higher self. Things are going to fall into a better place. So keep it up. Why? That sound there, man. Continuous. Sometimes 24 hours of your life, it doesn't mean any harm, but it is on the good side for you. So keep it up, bro.
Exactly. So, Mystica, please, are you okay with the response?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm fine. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Okay. So we have who else? Who? Sorry, please. Those who.
Obafia.
Yeah. Please kindly wait. Yeah. Efia. Sorry. Efia. Yeah. Efia, please. You can ask your question. And there was someone was else wanted to ask question. Please, can you raise your hands again? I will.
Hello?
Yeah.
Hello?
Okay. Yeah. Efia, talk.
Okay. So for what you share more.
Yeah, Joe. For me.
My thing is um we've been told like I say this life is more like it looks more like an education system. I would say yeah, private experience, graduating and kind movie to the next class, but due to programming, entities, they as a failures are there, because we didn't get the awareness,
Okay. So
so definitely they will come back. But I want to know that for those that are hello.
yeah, if you have
Yeah,
a
Kasa.
question, Yeti.
To us.
Okay. Me first.
Don't worry. On network, you have
Any
to be
weekend and that's one the program they are still there. Can you hear me now?
sorry. Yeah, your network, but yeah, you wait maybe say beam, yeti.
Okay. It's that's what programming as you know we know say they will go and then they will be sent back because they don't
Okay,
know what is going on. But I want to know for those that are on the awakening journey, is
okay,
there a level of awakening knowledge be that one has to gain to be able to advance and escape the reincarnation trap? And as a when you're free programming as in when you die and there you go, you can't escape that.
okay,
Okay.
Matias. Okay. Sika, ube handle
Okay.
ana.
Okay. Yeah. Sister, if you said
Okay,
the okana. Yeah, and knowledge na wo get so obi ti wiase a onim se bibi o hokra ne didi planes until bida
Okay.
and so to all of us na yenti bida but nenu mahu se bibi di planes so nti bibi asisi a na magye pra na me so no pie na gina ho no ma eno de so na pie astral realm so the knowledge kakra na wo nya no yes you can use it to be episode approach you a ubetima ka chen se mane men and I say being be person will take you or capture what. Now you have awareness, a little awareness. Astral beings, we are bad. Until be obeka se bra, ona nano no, ana bra no fa nkofia, obeka chen se woni nko. And this knowledge, you have a little awareness. Say now, uso ni pie by force. That is, me say it will be a so no be pie by force, automatic. Yes, ubetimi agina ho. Then the awareness now one you can focus with the adena yechire wahanum na that is the thought now the be adwuma because astral realm the thought no high. You can focus and imagine that you want to go home. You want to go home with that intention. You want to go home. No, the planet now free ya oba hanum no. It will take you there straight. So gradually we will open things much. Nti no enkoba sɛ ɛwɔ sɛ wonya all the yini nyinaa nsa ana ebia biribi si a wobɛtumi akɔ no the little na wowɔ sisi a no the little na wowɔ sisi a no biribi si a you can even focus and jump into the another plane you
Okay.
feel much more better sɛ nkɔyɛ sɛ wobɛsan fa tete mu anaasɛ wokɔ ɛlɛwɔ asra hɔ nom anaasɛ ayi hɔ nom bi so ho nti no ɛnhyɛ da nni basic say me duru ha me koduru secondary school and sana matimi aye adwuma anase me yesi kakra na obenya no ano you can do something with it emla so no be zete by force no say me ka say wo bi asia so na zete by force so no hu say nipadua na da ho na then you are in the astral form you know where to jump to enko
Okay.
ba so obi a onim hwe na ohun se owu a na ogina ne body ne ho eno na yesi samale baba be fa no that is astral police ni abeta mu ni akɔ wipe o memory ni ɛsan de waba reincarnation trap ni ɛsan de waba but wo no sisi a wonim saa nneɛma wei nyinaa nti in case sɛ so no ɛzete di mature a you can jump all those things a little by little but bɛyɛ 2 months time na mobɛ jump into intermediate no mobɛte nneɛma ase more mobɛhu nneɛma wei nyinaa nti no we are good to go.
Okay. Thank you very much.
You are welcome.
okay. Please, Mama Florence nyabutre me pastor na afi de bia me kan ye ba be pon ana na question and answers na amanfo ani abre den me pacho there was this man now person will be but me ni apa ne so nti me srewa ɔsɛm bisa ɔsɛm na me mute no
So I what if me say adwa ojam ana
me refi ni din no
yeah woni mama allow no Mr.
okay
Andrew
aha Andrew
yeah you
Andrew
have been allowed
Okay.
Oh, okay. But for the madam was some amount that opportunity. And I
Okay.
give me son that now Miss Fred and answer my come crum. You could not mean or baby able to cry. Now me can be so memra or so ma. Me can be or so ma. And I'm going to use me passport. Addition to my passport and sign with the making. But no idea.
Okay. Teachers, seek out any idea or Abigail.
Yeah. But and yet that be a bit mama was exact answer. Say and I say. Nti
Okay.
wankasa na ɔso da yɛ no kakra a ɛyɛ na yɛ no de ma no say you go within and the same dream no yes wobɛtumi asiga dream no sɛdeɛ wohu no naa no you can enter the dream again and find the
Okay.
meaning nti no wobɛda a imagine visualize ɔbaa no a wokɔhu no no baabi a woso da no dan bi a wohu wɔ hɔ nneɛma bi a wohu no hɔnom no visualize ma ne mmra vividly bɛyɛ 10 minutes no never da you jump into the dream you can go and change things ada so ɔbaa no de kronti wɔ so ɔnkɔ no wobɛtumi aconvince no wɔ dream no mu ama no akɔ or you can change things by your power but along the line we are going to teach that in the intermediate but ɛsɛ dɛ mema kyerɛ wo na sɛ wotumi imagine dream no ɛkwan a ɔfa so so no nneɛma huhu no wɔ mu deɛ sisi wɔ mu no wotumi imagine na wo visualize wotwe ba a bɛyɛ 10 minutes ansa na wobɛda no ɛno nko a na ɛwɔ tirim a you can jump into the dream again.
Okay. Thank you.
You are welcome,
Okay.
bro.
Yeah, that's it, Andrew. Please, Brino. Yeah. Brino, please. It's your turn. Brother Brino, please, if you can hear me and you can ask your question.
Hello.
Okay, Brino, go ahead. Pacho yetunka.
Okay. Mpacho mutemenka.
Pacho yetunka.
Hello.
Pacho yetunka. So network in Jina baby.
You can speak, Brano. You can speak. We heard you.
Okay.
Network in
My question
Jina
is
baby. Aha, kasa.
okay.
Kasa.
Time I disika ne kasa no or can be about the astral realm no. If you are not hello. I mean kasa.
Brian, kasa yetunka. Kasa.
Hello. Okay. Na me just say at the time
Brandon Pacho, network no fixing why? Unya correct good connection and no asaba mesa o mute no or bisa question yen twaso. Emma my Florence person sa ka be.
Hey, we was conflict. Mama Florence about one. Nyamai.
No, wasa wapeja ni sabi mama Pacho bit me bisa question. Brandon unya good connection and no aba.
Pacha was wrong.
Oh, sorry, man. Why? Mr. Rain Pacho muting when I indeed kojo nature area. We are no about why Mr. Wa Medase. Okay, Mr. Nature Pacho with Makasa. Sorry, yana mean hunina.
That's it. Good evening, Legusian for.
Good evening.
Obadi
and
Obadi and soon share more church for Namunya about training or do church. Pacho, mediano. Me ya confused kakra. And they say looking at where me I'm coming from no, all my life no yeah I saw them hiribaba and ya bahasi no and then ama enoma shada nye yi kakra na kakra experience kakra me menya na ne say sesi no se bia me no kasa na me hwe woni ma wonya ka sha se wo kasa na metimi hu bebi opese wo de asam ne kokudru metimi ekyere wo se see no opese wo de asam ne kokudru a wotimi kase an eba ne se na wotimi hu ya se metimi read wo adwen eno ye won na edura na adwen so na se meta daeɛ no deɛ menhyɛ da nkae no yie metumi susu daeɛ bebree nti mɛsɔ na mentumi hu baako koraa menkae baako koraa nti na mebisa sɛ menyɛ dan sisie yi ɛna me last one no nso so yɛ yɛwɔ sɛbi yɛwɔ kristo mu no na ɛduru anɔpa a yɛfa no sɛ yɛse yɛyɛ morning devotion ɛno wɔ hɔ then you read the Bible and then meditate upon a particular word and answer a particular word and it's our word ne do the whole day nti ahe no yɛyɛ meditation no unkasa you don't base on any word bi so na woyɛ meditation no nti na sometimes I feel empty maybe say normal and me confusion stage no so no normal sɛ nyɛ normal deɛ then menyɛ den medamasi
yɛmfama Pentecost for no sika
Yeah, bro. Okay. Emmanuel, we all come from Christian background, and said an American. Christianity, no, a nipa bi nete a Bible no nyomo dia. Bible is for this world, you know. A knowledge beings ni bejaye de to homa ni pama. Nti eno kra no be 10% pe na Bible no. Omo de be 20 pe kra na uba man ko bia we kiko ne baby. Nti no nye Bible nye Christopher dia. The knowledge on this planet they see ye before say beings no ebeba hanom no. Emre omo wo planet no so na niam e course wo kakra wom. Emre omo get into our solar system niam e course kakra wom. Emre omo get into our planet ne niam omba ye ana omo ede to ho ede ma beings na ebeba akire no. But so good no omo no omo nsa koto so no omo de share mind manipulation as because omo hu say to me manipulate nipa and omo de share say from the Syria Empire to the Greek to the Romans and aka ho nti Bible nyo omo de anti knowledge bi obefa no Bible mu bia no betumi de afa de sif sa kwan we so nti na metem bia me knowledge no based on the Bible nsema o Bible no just say o matrix here and also o mat dane no and also o man kira sofo no the interpretation so they go on their own way but to ten na abesi projection so pepepe osmafo Paul say we die daily may third heaven or then we die daily when you project you have dead and you project is called dead in the Christendom. So osmafo Paul or say me project them bia but on country so they code the word and everything. Let's come to your question. Oda wasunda ye more but untimin kai mema dikan ansa frequency na so ne de ba nipadua no mu no nipadua no entimi match that frequency no uni internet nipadua no oni internet o de be download niema so ne de ba ye no so eye wo se unya ade bi but untimi nkai wo hu se obi asend o message but untimi mie because uni internet nti more na wo ye o techniques no wo be match u raise vibration no higher u raise vibration higher nkakra ti be kakra no so in the bar and name on the baby will be able to download and channel you can get into the soul now only so ni na so akwa abonten akọ the eba eno wo ho ana wasa kan bibibiem say edempo come again bro who so come again
me say my confused because I don't
okay
know so that any be
yeah
na
so
mentimi
confused in the morning devotion anywhere the be a wugina so there until the whole day makati was a bible no nyomo dia enema wom nyina based on this projection nti so obetimi afa bibi wom dia gina so dia nanti the whole day take it and work with it eye adwuma what do I say betimi atene word by word a story by story in the Bible no amana siw to dia ye pepepe nti me fa Bible ma sem de namo enye Christopher dia Bible no nyomo dia eye for this word knowledge for this world muja to ho ana omu nsa aka ana omu use for mind manipulation nti betumi afa asem bia wo mu na wo de ananti the whole day se me kra besi yie na wo de nama wo kra ho adwuma na wo ye no momfa yam hihie nya mo kra ho adwuma ebi na wo de aba ha no wo ti ase nti nya omu de a nti asem bia ofise betumi benefit wo this jani nim bia no fa ne fa ye adwuma nti fa yam hihie ye okra kwagye ho adwuma enkoda sole na dwene meditation wo de am hihye ye okra nkwaje ho adwuma nya Christopher de. So any word be ofi say ebe enhance wo soul anase ebe enhance wo vibration no fa wo Bible no mu nefa kọ ebe ya adwuma. Opese okan a kenkan, you can decode it as soon as possible. No, everybody is going to decode the Bible anyhow, any minute, because this knowledge, you know, you trade the deeper side of the Bible now. Any Bible, no. So when you hear someone who say, I don't know more kind of ha, I don't know more any say, I don't know more any say. So you can decode it to the deeper side. Now, no, the ukuta shadow, but the back can bet me decode broso. So now no, you know what Bible is saying. You know, ehun kura nkohia obi misa kokan because what you say what Bible is all about. You know, a man in here will confuse, you know, things are going to be clear. The Bible means some fancy. But be a manipulation, no, they are not to honor slaves. Momre mo ho asema emura no a manipulation. Now they are not to own show be ase. Bompa yechire obi no meyema no. Now you know that you are soul living in the body, and the soul is God. So you tell your soul to go and do this. You command. What do you say? Until now, no, and you may cleanse, you know. Don't get into confusion. During the daytime, no, with my friend, and I know Akasa. Why? And I think they okay three.
Three no, last one is so yeah. And maybe I mean say a positive side because maybe when opa mention on me kasa na maybe me kata menia metimi hu dia opese wo kire kansi so a wo to confirm say yes sir.
I get it.
A positive side, yeah.
I get it. Now, because the soul is God, the soul is there before this creation. You know? And the Bible can say, in the beginning was the word. What is the word? The word is the sound. What is the sound? The sound is energy. What is the energy? The energy is vibration. In the beginning, you know, the soul was there. And Sana started this simulation. You know, the soul was there. And the Bible can say, in the beginning was the word. What you say? Now you wanted to go and buy land. You are there before you thinking go and buying the land. So the soul is there before this assimilation. That is what we call beginning. That is why it have time. And you know, so on this journey, no, be popping out. And a Christopher friend Adam Montana Honemra. Now, yeah, no, we don't sit down to wait for Adam. We are chasing the Adam because we are the Adam. Enti no niema bebre besha sia pop up. O besha sia enya west obi kasa unifia obetimi ate. Beings be kasa wa another planet you can hear because you are raising your vibration. You are liberating the soul. So the soul no wode na huntini nyamisu na eda di no wase momma mu nyamisu ena di no na yeye no wahanam no. Unyamisu da di enyankopon time enche no. Obetimi akwa America within a seconds. You can go to America the same within a seconds. Ndiano ye no elibleti so no ye manyami su na ye so no ana dadi nti mra wo tete so no ho no enema bebre ne besha se apopo enema bebre intuition, imagination, creativity, understanding, wisdom, knowledge nta enema ni nyina besha se ya adwuma what ya se obre no besha se ya sharp nti se obi kasa obetima hu na adwene no a small thing. You can read person from toe to down obetima hu na adwene obi adwene fa ho because nipa na your vibration. Nti say you go into the same vibration with the person now. The walk on the movie and you can get it. Okay, dream to us all.
Yeah.
I think you are okay now. My Christian brother.
Okay. Your friend is saying, I'm saying, you know, intermediate, so intermediate, I abilities as we are coming to this journey, you know. Until the end, I was starting a good thing. I was say we develop a skill. So to me, it will be some concern and depending on their skill. Yeah, and on back clairvoyance audience anyway. You know, your back channel intermediate. And now, what I'm doing now, can real quick names and ra. Abigail Casano, obtain one crack. Sorry, teacher. Mod. Obtain one kakra wa bra no say etheric no. Your be linguistic Programming. Language in Ankasa and the meaning in Ankasa almost said that is here. And you here say in your knowledge when you have discovered the real meaning of the language. And the Bible is some of the texts and only other way now books you go read there. The real meaning, you know, I say today, and you hear the one yes, I know before the near is near phone. But when you know about Okra, it is on our crown. What is it? Engineer to answer me that.
Okay, abusuafo yɛbɛfa ɛfɛ ne sɛn Mr. Ray ɛne Brian ɔmo na ɔmo yɛnti ɔmo nkam na ɛdeɛ na teachings na baawie yɛ mepa mo kyɛ ɔmo a ɔmo pɛ sɛ mo bisa question yɛ a momfa nto group ne so anaasɛ dasɛ nɛ yɛhyia bi mu a ntini a yɛka sɛ yɛ a mommra ntɛm no so ɔmo mfo ne anwummerɛ says yɛ start yɛ busa saa obiara ni hɔnom a obisa question yɛbɛpɔn pɛ na question ne yɛ ɛɛdɔɔso nti no next week yɛhyia na mo question no mabisa na say yɛpɔn a wobɛtumi da to group ne so teachers for no obiara yɛ available intermediate class no obiara yɛ available ɔmbɛtumi answer wo question ama nti ni Mr. Ray mpatwɛ wobɛtumi abisa question na yɛafa Brian no na yɛde aba wie.
Good evening, abusuafo.
Good evening,
Epaocho, we nso yɛ mentumi nkyerɛ sɛ yɛ experience anaasɛ biribi saa. Sɛ meyɛ breathing exercise no wie na mete hɔ a, yɛ na biribi ka me sɛ menda kakra. Nti yɛ a meyi pillow na mede me ti to so a, within some seconds bi no, na mefili sɛ me kɔn akyi no ayɛ sɛ ɛhɔ no mefili pains bi wɔ na ayɛ te sɛ de biribi pie afiri hɔ no. Afiri me hɔ, yɛ na mente ɛno no ase. Nti if sɛ ɛno no yɛ good anaasɛ bad deɛ a.
Yeah, okay. I'm saying yes, I'm no. Yeah, me patch over to me too. Now, why? Ola no ye. Yeah, we said this knowledge nothing na ye no ehu. Ka se onkola birim no wo hye saa niema we nyina ase. E beto saa mle no nka wo master a wodi akone aba o planes nim. Beta fe na wo ye nti no ye no wo blockage dada e wo ye venum wenum ye na chi we no. Yen spinal cord no ye no blockage a was energies no itimi flow no itimi flow nti dru ba bi a umu bebrebe nya sa pains no blockage ne niema obate sharp pain wati ko o spinal cord num nia no normal ade a wonya used to ana afi na wode ba nipadua num now no you are forcing another more energy more than the was we dey ubreed no normal no okay kan Bible say God is the breath of our nostril but omon kire wa de konti o maka sa no practice na we na God is the breath nti energy si bi o mframa no mtini esetwe ko mu no di o twe ana ya accumulate more and na beboa so na ma so na tima project because so no ye energy ana me kind light that word no is light is energy nti no more na niema na block na wo force so de aba no ebiebie nti they keep on do it mumu bebrebe face is a problem no vibration be cheche mo mu be face blockage mo chi mo be ye mo ya mo mfe mo humba bi mo ma so ma pampa mu be hya se abe home pa ni nyina no ye energy more na wo de ba onipadua ni ma unya used to no eba be take nipadua no nti now no you feel some ayibi kakra but more na wo ye no ni nyina beja why ni nyina beja. Yeah, last one.
Because I can't back.
Okay, Kasa.
Okay. The person maybe say we all know say the only way to exit from this particular thing is physical pain is obeu. I want to know what about those astral, cause and mental, those pains, how do they exit? Being how do they exit? Because according to in my call, sorry, Kakran, you say heaven or wood ni ho, and I say ni ho. Maybe say how do they exit?
Okay. Yeah, plane bia ne kwan a omofa so exit. What you say? Plane bia ne kwan a omofa so exit. Nti physical hard any wuo no. Place bi wɔ hɔnom a just an a spear bear spear nipadua no na ɛbɛhye te sɛ paper no. Then they will exit. Nti plane biara ne ɛkwan a wɔfa so exit. Physical ha deɛ ne death no. Nti uduru Astral hɔ nso so a wobɛhu deɛ wɔ hɔ, wodu course a wobɛhu deɛ wɔ hɔ. Along the line no, through the intermediate no, you know all this kind of thing. Kwan a plane biara no wɔfa so exit. Why?
Okay, yeah, that's it, Mr. Ray. Brian, please. O network, and I hope you said this time a bit favor. Yes, idea, and why the baby. Until no Ubetimia or Mutu, Hona, will be some question.
Aha. Bacha Motemenka.
Yeah, Tunka.
Okay. Na me bisa say na the sika kasa no or can be about the astral realm no. The bi wa na wakopi ho na entity bi yi ni hwe de akyerɛw. Na aka kyerɛw say me wo nana ana say ho no obetumi aka say membɛn me. Say ni say. Na ho na mpese me bisa say you can say the astral realm no any our ancestors no how do they exist? Are we having any connection with them as we are still here? Say bia una ne bi ewo ho a bia ono nso dwen hu se wo ha wi apaye ni sa ne ama na ho no pese meti ase
But o question ni bisa ni bi me nti ase.
na me bisa say the sika kasa no o kan bibi about the astral realm say bia na wakopi ho ukodu ho a na entity bi yi ni hu de akere o na wa pretend say o ye wo nana ho na me pese me hu say Unana no order or real and I say entity be no more pretend and I say how do we have connection with our ancestors and I say our relatives are more kono.
Okay.
And I'm
My memory so quick. Yeah. Yeah, teach from Astral teachers no. And our ancestors no more to how ancestors. Ancestors to be about to sirem ya won wo sirem who the way no nkra wa brabo. And so maka kire say one ko ne ko hwehwe o mu ne ko hwehwe o mu ne ko ese ne ko ese. Efa anye no kore. Efa anye no kore. Nyi obi a ne bewu obenya Astral hɔ no makɔ. Na obi nso koduru Astral hɔ no ma onwene obi ho. Sɛdeɛ wote ha no ma wonwene baabi a wofiri baayɛ sɛ wowɔ ma wɔ hɔ sɛ wowɔ deɛ wɔ hɔ sɛ wowɔ yere wɔ hɔ no wonwene na wonhunu wowakyi nkɔ no saa na obi te Astral ebi kora baabi a wɔte berɛ a wɔbrɛ no koraa no sɛ wɔanya saa nimdeɛ wei a bro forget sɛ wɔtumi kɔ Astral a afei na wɔkɔhyɛ abrabɔ ase wɔ hɔ sɛ ɔmo san de n'aba nso a ebi kora ɔmo de n'aba ama wo ankasa mpo asan wo maame a ɔne ne ti fie nti no wokɔfrɛ no sɛ ɔmɛboa wokɔgu nsan a yɛde ba adeɛ bɛ saa nkurɔfoɔ no nyinaa no has entities in the astral realm ɔmo yɛ adwuma ma ɔmo so ɔmo saa nnipa no nyinaa no ɔmo de mo bɛhyɛ saa nkurɔfoɔ no nsa experience biara ba sɛ wo maame na de brɛ wo anaasɛ seɛ no seɛ entity no na ɛdi saa adwuma no ɛfa anyɛ nokorɛ agye sɛ wo a sisi a wonya saa knowledge wei no na wokɔ astral realm a you can do something here because you are going to continue this knowledge. That is what Bible said. Knowledge is power. Wherever you go, this knowledge follow you. Immediately you exit the body, no. This knowledge, no. It will show you. Niema usue nyina ba kokra ni ho ebeyira. What you saying? Say unya kwan escape reincarnation na ukọ Astral. You are still aware of yourself. Say eyewo na na usua de wa hadam no. You are still remember planet Earth. O ma wa hadam you are still remember. Unless somebody have this knowledge to escape. Yes, they are. Unana no. Until Astral realm ho te ho twen wo. Na woje wo mpa ebo na woje wo nkosua na woje wo nsan wugu no. Wakwa ko slave kura wo bi fia wo ya bawa. Nti no enye se de omokeka no no fofofo no. Unana mo tia ayi ho no mo no a pankosua bra. Ana unana mo twen unana mo omako yie no mo twen dia senka nipa anya. Bro, unana kwa
I think say Sika network and article. Anyway, I think say what chichi my you know. Brother Brian, I think say it's clear. So ebusan for ye de ne ejumedie no ebe ba wie ye. Obi a yɛda ase etimi ba no moment mi ama nyina busa questions ni nyina I hope say omanya nkyerɛkyerɛ mu kama fɛfɛɛfɛ wa wentimi ambusa question ni bibia so I hope say obi question obi say answer wo questions and maybe some doubt wo trimen nasifo itino yɛde besi hanom sei nyame yɛ adom a yɛfrɛ no sɛ dasene yɛsa bɛhyia bio Pacho, mo won't deep tree no. Person just say next week we will definitely meet again. Saturday and Sunday. Epamucho, I repeat again. The time. The time. The The be a bag is yes, I be the rules say ya boo ya banamumra. Hey, bibini. You and ye.
Dream what you mean?
Sika pacho metonka.
Auntie Samela Netikwe.
I take away into Nami
Oh,
say,
one bunch of guys. Yes, I'm no call. Yen so echo class intermediate. Yen no class. Until send a dream ekano. A question be a fabla. I had just 1.5 hours, but we have 24 hours in the platform that will be near intellect to IBB and to know a question be a fabla. Na so far no technique 2 pen I introduce them. I don't know, say later or so and KB and Kobomo technique be a can Monkoso,
Jessica,
yeah.
Yeah, Baba started the other class, didn't you know? And so you better hold you on technical for now. Yeah.
Okay. And you know, say technique be a whole mother say be it at the bottom of platform no so. Did they make an say mon continue to na mo wono and one of them come heaven no. Ye hata me will be anyhow. The omo ye na no e bi ahase omunya result. Some to say bi no mo kan mo de. Nti eno na obey breathing exercise no visualization, imagination. Eno na koso ya wo de koso na ya di we nkese o ma me wo or the start but then no afi na wo ye nti binimu de be bantem binimu de enso be check akra nti mo koso nye okay dream ubetima close na ma ba nya
Nyame ya adom a
Good night to everybody.
Good night.